You can keep it gold. Oh, shoot.
Peach? I could wear peach probably, but I haven't. Invented weed stick. It's gonna either come back with Dove or some no name bullshit. Look at this beauty queen looking like $1 million. Berserk. Thank you. Thank you. Does it smell like Dove soap? No, it smells like pomegranate. Actually, it smells like
Oh,
bergamot, like
wrong
pomegranate.
key. This is I keep making the dumbest mistake twice in a row.
Rec again, please.
Well, and start making
Fall
smart
down.
mistakes.
It smells burnt. I don't know what it is. Is it a plant?
I frequently said this game is very unforgiving.
No, it smells like
I love it.
like an orange underscent.
God, here's this room with the snake and the disappearing platform.
Oh, that one sucks.
Right into the. I timed it just right to fall through right when it blinked off.
Oh, I smacked right into the snake.
No, I like the
Oh
bergamot.
no.
Oh, yeah, bergamot is
Ah,
like
run
an
away.
orange kind of scent. Thank you, pretty boy. This is the look.
That is a very derpy fall on your head animation. It really
I,
does.
I love it.
It does help sell it so well. This is one foot just twitching.
About a different horse scent, but I don't know if Rob has
You
it.
get that nerve in me.
Does black even work for
Yeah,
horses? It's the same shape, right? Like a corset, but no, it does not have legs.
Snaky snake.
Sneaky snake.
ah, spiders.
And that one spider's got a jetpack or something. He's running so fast.
He is. Yeah, there's snakes have snake, not snakes. The skulls and the spiders can have an attribute for double speed.
Ooh.
Yum.
What, they drink a Red Bull?
No, Cheddar, you got the
Apparently. Oh, are you actually going to let me go? Yes. Ah. Oh well. Didn't die. I took him out with the sword. I was trying to preserve the sword. What's over here? Oh, I don't know that I'm going to do that.
Your
Could have at least taken
firewalking
this.
attempt was not successful.
Not at all. I could have at least taken the spider out. Jeez. Oh, I did it again.
Wow.
If the goal was to fall in the fire during that brief time it's off, I have the timing down pat.
Exactly.
Well, your name is Leap.
Yeah.
So is your middle name Of and last name Faith?
Is it pop?
Oh, that was just cheap.
It was. Well, now I have to deal with the spider. Question is it worth it? Okay. No, that's not worth it. I'm on my last life. I'm not going to risk it to get that jewel.
Points are always worth it.
No, you die and get no points.
That's the
Famous
point.
last words.
Isn't that the point?
Oops.
Ooh, that's the double speed guy.
Yeah, one of the double speed skulls. And I'm at the dark level. And on my last life.
Well,
I mean, technically, I keep the "we feel sorry for you" restart on the level I die on.
Aqua D Geo.
Oh boy, this one's fun. I've got to put my finger on the monitor where the gap is so I know where to run to.
Oh, you know where the gap is. Oh, my God.
Well, they're flashing on and off, so when they're on, I can see where the gap is, and that's where I've got to run to. And this one, you have to time it just right, or you will not make it through them.
What does it mean when the snake changes colors?
That means you picked up an amulet, and the enemies are immune to you for a bit while they're gray.
Oh, okay.
And the only reason I know that weird thing you picked up was an amulet is because that's what it says in the actual original manual.
Oh.
I see nothing about that artwork that looks like an amulet.
I thought it was like a mace.
Me too, I thought it was a maze.
I got distracted talking to y'all, and I moved when they turned on instead of when they turned off.
Sorry about
It worked then.
that.
All right, let's go for the "we feel sorry for you."
Chanting jump and left and right.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, Shooter. How are you, baby? No, I didn't.
Have we done the show intro yet?
nope.
Are we even streaming yet?
Yep.
Do the intro in the middle. That's fine.
We've been streaming for what, almost 10 minutes?
I think you started streaming pretty close to just a little after 8, right? It's 8:25.
8:15 I started.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
My time judgment apparently is very off.
What do you mean? It's only 7:22.
You have no concept of time.
Yeah, that's 7.2 Celsius or Fahrenheit.
It's Contanian.
First one, then the other.
Ow.
That's really using your head.
Yeah, it was. Hey, I took out one of the skulls. And my own skull.
Oh.
So this is a very groan-inducing game.
Well, we're gropes. What do you expect?
Man. It looks like this is where it comes to an end on this run.
Ah,
Oop.
I'm not taking very good advantage of the "we feel sorry for you" mode. Oh, I couldn't outrun the spider.
What spider?
Game over. That's the first one.
Oh, I'm not familiar with this. Is there a ladder down? Yes.
scent sensitive, Rob? Like somebody decided to light a candle in your house.
Oh well, game over. For reals this time.
Oops.
Oh, I got my name up there on the very bottom.
Champagne toast is my current favorite body spray, but I have to body spray and perfume, I guess they're different, but they're not really that different, right? Like they still make you smell like a thing, right?
All right. Should probably start the show. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done such a thing.
I like how the scores saved. That's pretty cool.
I didn't know if they were
That was not in the original game. That was something I added to this because I wanted to keep track of the score.
All right. La 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 la.
Yeah, I think Montezuma's Revenge 2 Electric Boogaloo needs a boing 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 sound whenever things are jumping.
Like from Donkey Kong?
Sure. I can imagine a whole group of lawyers that would like to do that.
Oh, come on. Nintendo's never sued anyone.
Thank you. Like I actually
Idly, hey, neighbory knows. Hello.
All right. Well, Bob's here, so I guess I got to do the start of the show. Welcome to another great episode of the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge Live, where this week we are playing Montezuma's Revenge and that other game that no one seems to be playing. To remind me.
Rick Dangerous?
Yeah, that's it. Rick Dangerous. So, join us with our game players already in progress. And we have them all from the talented American players to the professional Canadian players to the non-existent other players. Yes, we even have a wing nut.
We got music, we got laughter, we got wonderful times.
Hey, we have people that can sing better than me. But the bar is pretty low on that one. No.
That would not be me.
Oh, come on.
A tuning fork can do better than I can when it comes to singing.
Or you can sing scales off a tuning fork?
Not even that good. Because a tuning fork can at least get one note right. So, let's get right down to it. And is Mark B ready for a dramatic reading of the instructions?
Yeah, almost.
Mostly.
So,
Hmm.
okay.
There he is. And let's get that large. And
So you're going to read out the whole comic?
If you do, you have to describe what each grade is for the audience that's listening to this on the podcast.
oh my
Well, you
god.
know, I'm going to indicate that the comics exist, and you got to go download the game if you want to see them. Why give away the surprise? Besides which, this is not a podcast.
What?
No.
We don't release our gameplay on the podcast forum?
Well, it really wouldn't do them a lot of good just to hear beeps and bloops and
Or the comments.
in the comments, the commentary.
But no boings.
Are you guys hearing my gameplay?
I hear somebody's.
Oh, mine. I know
Alright.
it's hot.
Yeah, one of them's fine. It's when you get 100 of them going, it gets irritating.
Oh, then it just sounds like an arcade.
An arcade, everyone playing the same game.
So, all right. Manual, Rick Dangerous. The download is pretty interesting because it has, I said, there's a couple of comic books in there. There's some pictures. 3 discs, 1 mystery disc. There's a PNG that looks totally different. I don't know if that's even visible. Let's see. Yeah, so there's the other one. And yeah, couple of comic books. Cool. Okay, so manual. Rick Dangerous. It's got this character on here. You zoom in a little bit, see the whole thing. All right. Blow it up so I can actually read it. All right. Rick Dangerous. The adventure starts here. Will Rick Dangerous, intrepid superhero and part-time stamp collector, survive his first mission in the Aztec temple of the tribe? Should he do so, Rick will face new hazards in the Egyptian tomb and at the enemy fortress. Rick is equipped with the dynamite. No, the dynamite.
Yeah!
From the TV show back, yeah, the 7th there.
Back in prehistoric times.
TV all the way back then?
Yeah. That's Fred Flintstone. All right. The dynamite. This may be laid in order to trigger traps, blow away walls, enemies, and generally do some damage to allow our hero to continue his quest. This also has the added feature of being very dangerous when lit. Source hero must get away from it as quickly as possible before it detonates. Alright, you also have the big stick. Maybe used for jab. Alright, next item, the gun. This fires bullets. You know that?
That makes sense.
Must be a very good gun.
There will be a limit to the number of bullets that this holds. From the looks of it, looks like about 5. By killing a nasty, a bonus may be left behind, which when collected will replenish the supply. This means the player may have to go back and put himself yet again in danger. Use your ammunition wisely, comma, missing. Remember, the gun is often a trigger to activate a trap rather than just to kill an enemy. And traps. In avoiding traps, be resourceful like Rick. The traps are devious. You may need your gun. Try again. You may need your stick, gun, dynamite, or simply your wits to survive, depending on the nature of the trap. There are no instructions, yay, as to how each trap is triggered or avoided, so be careful. Think ahead. Things are not always what they seem. Loading instructions. Yeah, stick in the disc and run Rick.
Get the
Joystick.
loading first.
No, it just says run Rick.
Oh, I guess it does work in basic, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
run
it's
will
got the-
load and run it.
Run, Rick, run. Which is a good pro tip for the exact first few seconds of the game.
Yep. All right, joystick controls. Without the fire button being depressed, pushing the joystick left and right causes Rick to walk left or right. That's a novel idea. I don't think I've seen that in a game before. Pushing the joystick up causes Rick to jump in the air. Pushing the joystick up and to the left or right causes Rick to jump in that direction. Pulling the joystick down causes Rick to duck down. Pulling the joystick down and to the left or right causes Rick to crawl along the ground in that direction. Now, with the fire button depressed, pushing the joystick left or right causes Rick to use his short stick, used for pushing buttons or stunning Rick's enemies. Pushing the joystick up causes Rick to fire his gun in the direction he is facing. Pulling the joystick down causes Rick to light and drop a stick of dynamite. Then he needs to get the hell out of there. And here's a picture of the 8-way joystick with the button pushed and when the button not pushed. And I'm going to have to blow that up further to see what that little call out is. And it's too fuzzed out for me to be able to read what that is. All right. Keyboard controls. WSAD. That's all you need to know. So, up, climbing up or jumping is the W. Down, crawl, or climb down is S. Walking left is an A. Walk right is a D. So the equivalent of the fire button is the enter key. You can pause the game with the P key. If you want to rage quit, use the up arrow. If you want to return to the title screen for whatever reason, the break key. With enter, A and D uses the stick. So the enter key is the same as the fire action. So when the enter key is pressed down, The A key or D key uses the stick. W fires a bullet. And S lays down dynamite. This game is copyright by Core Design Limited. Manual design and graphics by Artistics. And some numbers. Game characters described in the documentation may vary on some computers. Manuals copyright Micropose Software. And someplace in England. So this is a 1989 game. And that is the end of the instructions.
Almost. Scroll back to the middle. Yeah, right about there. So let us for a moment pause and admire Rick's fashion sense. Because I'm trying to figure out how the jacket, the weapons, the shorts go with the boots. Because the shorts look like an ad for a Gateway laptop.
Yeah, and of course you got socks. The standard all the way up to the knees socks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a interesting approach to adventuring there, Rick.
And I tried to find a higher resolution version of the manual online to find out what that little speech bubble was. Everyone I found has it it's that low resolution.
I'm wondering if it just means this is with the you got to hold down the fire button.
Could be. Zoom all the way in, see if we can maybe take a guess.
It's going to be just a bunch of pixelation. Is that even in English?
Chow cow time raw mode? I don't know.
Hey,
there's too many letters to be joystick button.
At least he has a really cool fedora.
Now, let's see if we can have a quick look at those comics. By the way, what is this, the disc that says ._Rick1.dsk? What is that?
It's an artifact from the Mac OS.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
It probably wasn't supposed to actually go onto the image.
No, it's metadata. Safe to delete.
No, then the game detonates. All right, here's the first comic. Let's see. So our superhero Rick Dangerous now is taking on a new persona. They're in a restaurant.
It looks a lot different in the comic.
Yeah. So it looks like his date is. So what's on the menu, Rick? And I could come up with some good answers for that, but we'll have company. Let's see. We're not here to eat, honey. I just paid Jose for a map to the sacred Gulu temple. But no Jose, no map. I'd better make a call. This next frame. And it looks like his date needs to get a sweater. And as he goes to the phone, he finds Jose wrapped up, tied up in the corner. And Jose is saying, "Carajo, Senor Rick, They take the map and now they plan to kill you. And the next frame, hey, dish gets delivered to the table. And the date picks up the dish, and underneath is a couple sticks of dynamite and the timer. And back by the telephone, Rick goes, "No!" And he makes a mad dash and tackles her to the floor just as the main dish explodes into a billion pieces.
That table made out of titanium that protected them from the blast.
Apparently. All right, next frame. The scantily clad date says, "Rick, what about your map?" And somebody off screen is saying, "Being robbed I can live with. Being dead I can live without." Yeah, that's good words. Next frame.
Words to live by.
Yep. Next frame, there's some sort of a blam. And oh, okay. So this is somebody. So our superheroes are driving away, and somebody's shooting at them. That's the blam. And the conversation is, "Hey, they're shooting. Let's just get to the airfield." And as they race to the airfield, car behind them is shooting them. Blam, 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 blam. They're shooting at us. Some people got no manners. And he's really taking his life into his hands, letting her drive. And here I said, "Here, look out, we're going to crash." "Not us," she says, "them." And apparently they do.
You could throw in a few sound effects.
Yeah, crunch. So was that one of those? No, that's not one of those painted tunnels. All right. Neat driving, honey. I'll come back later for my stomach. Neat driving, honey. I'll come back for my stomach later. And she goes, "Good luck, Rick," and waves goodbye from the plane. Then all of a sudden, our hero Rick gets whacked on the back of the head with a wrench. And I guess must be sometimes later, it's like, "Oh, where am I?" "You're on your way to Gulu territory, Mr. Dangerous. And now you will tell me what you want with this map. If you would refuse to speak, I will shoot you with your own gun." And Rick Dangerous goes, "No way," and kicks the legs out of the assailant. And the pilot now turns around, looks back to him and says, "I hate to spoil your fun, but we're out of fuel." "Huh? What'd he say?" "I'm bailing out." And then Boss Man's like, "You forgot to fuel the plane? How could you be so stupid?" As I recall, I was busy getting slugged by some fat guy." And page 4. "Who are you calling fat?" "Well, I don't see any skinny guys around here." And Sailor says, "I should shoot you now." Oh, so the pilot who bailed out earlier. So Rick Dangerous takes a slug at the fat guy. "Ah, shut up." Heck, I can't. And he jumps in the pilot seat. Heck, I can't control her. We're gonna crash. And one of the natives saying, "What the hell is this?" So they crash, and somebody's going, nah. Sounds like me in the morning. Page 5. Looks like dense jungle. I wonder who's down here. What's down here? As he climbs down some vines. Surprise! More dense jungle. So now he has possession of his map. Somebody says, "What's the map say?" Huh? I paid $50 for this? And it looks like somebody hand drew something on a napkin. And meanwhile, the natives are looking around. The big guy still in the airplane's going, Now all of a sudden, Rick Dangerous, standing by a tree, gets a spear right over his shoulder into the tree. And somebody is saying, Yugaloo. And a fight ensues. Somehow he gets away from the fight and finds the Gulu village. The man is dangerous, Rick Dangerous. The big guy got out of the plane now, found the village. He must not be allowed to reach the temple. Right? Okay. Okay. So Rick Dangerous is exploring the temples, or exploring the jungle, and he's finding some ruins. It says, "I must be getting close." And he cuts some bamboo sticks. This looks useful. And then he gets into a shower of arrows, spears, and he's saying, "So much for my stopping to pick the flowers." So the big guy is leading a squad of natives. All right, next frame. These ruins could fall down and hurt somebody. So with a little help, he throws a stick of dynamite and it's kaboom. The temple natives go scattered in different directions. All right, next frame. Bingo, he finds the temple that he's looking for. Starts across the bridge. The bridge gives way. And he's now hanging onto his stick across a gap in the bridge. And this is reminiscent of some movie. All right, so the spears are raining down around them. They're back again. And the big man saying, "You are a fool, Dangerous. No man has ever survived the sacred Gulu temple." As he magically manages to get up out of the cavern and into the temple. And his next words are, oops. Uh-oh, there's a big ball after him. Now Rick's fate is in your hands. Okay, so next comic. Rick Dangerous 2. Stranded in the wilds of Gulu territory, The fat man is beginning to realize that phrases such as one for the pot and rump steak have other meanings. And the natives are looking hungry. Then all of a sudden, up in the sky, they see a UFO. All right, next frame. It looks like the aliens are starting to beam him up as he's thinking. Probably nobody called Scotty on board anyway. As I teleport him up there. This is where you guys are supposed to chuckle. On the bridge of the spaceship, the aliens are studying the large monitor screen, which has got Rick Dangerous and his date driving. The aliens are greatly impressed by Rick Dangerous's prowess as they're studying all his escapes. Ignoring the fat man's, aliens proceed to discuss the detailed strategy of their imminent takeover of the Earth. And the fat man says, hey, you'll have to eliminate Rick Dangerous to have any chance. But you'll have to untie me first if you want me to cooperate. I know exactly where to find you. It's a deal, fat one, the aliens say. You know what? I got a feeling that 2 was supposed to go before 1. So now Rick Dangerous is arriving with his date to restaurant. Evening, Jose. The usual table, please. Evening, Senor Dangerous Senorita.
Senorita.
Yeah, I know. I missed.
Oh, okay.
It's great to have you back, Rick. Tell me all about the Gulas, the fat man. You're so brave. Hey, Rick, look at that. And there's the alien ship is in the sky. Oh, so I guess this comic happens after you've won the game and got Rick Dangerous back out of the temple, and then they're back in London, having catching up on that dinner they missed. Okay, next frame is here's Jose back again. The service in this place is improving. And he says, I was asked, sir, to give you a note. And the note says, Dangerous, I'm back, and this time I intend to conquer the Earth. You may be the greatest adventurer on this planet, but my powers are out of this world. Tricks, traps, and sorcery await you, the fat man. And the date says, what is it, Rick? Rick, what is it? An old friend from South America has unpredictably turned up, honey. Jose, make mine a special, of course, sir. And Jose hands him a change of clothes on a platter. And he says to his date, I'm sorry, as he rushes off to change into clothes, and honey, I'll be back in a flash. It's the telephone exchange again, honey. So he's going to go to the police box, or no, telephone box, and change like Superman. So he goes in the telephone booth and, oops, sorry, wrong number, and comes out as Rick Dangerous. Keep it warm, honey. As he tosses honey his hat, his fedora. So, another dinner ruined. And the kid bystander is, he's so flash. And it looks like the flying saucer has decided to park and drop a ladder. The constable says, hey, this is no parking area. And Rick Dangerous is thinking, how many snakes up that ladder?
Really?
And so begins the next adventure.
So am I not supposed to jump?
Yay.
I got through it.
Yeah. Quite a performance.
I was on the edge of my seat the entire time.
Careful you don't fall off.
No, I wouldn't. My head was on my table laying down. It was most comfy.
That story did seem to take a bit of a turn there in the middle. Ancient temples, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, and now a UFO. Okay.
I think the first comic is the first, and then the entire game you play is the middle, and then after the end of the game, the second comic picks up. And it sounded like it may have been a lead-in for the intended second game. I don't know if one ever happened.
Yeah, that I think that's how that went.
But while he was reading that, I actually managed to find the exit to the bottom of the first the bottom of the first level of the pyramid, and went through the bonus level, and I got to level 2.
Yay.
Oh, wow. So in Saw level 2.
I'm never gonna get through this one. I'm never gonna do it.
Okay, then. Rick Dangerous 2 is a platform game developed by Core Design for the Amiga Atari ST X-Track CX, Commodore 64 and MS-DOS. It was released in 1990 and published by Micro Style as a Dangerous. The end of Rick Dangerous, an alien
Hey, Melly.
comes to
What's up?
two stars.
Tell your father he's on mute.
UFOs
Oh, you're on mute.
We can only barely hear him through your mic.
Nice. Good job, me. I'm so glad I went to work today.
You're smart.
Oh, well, I can start over.
You're
Rick
smart.
Dangerous 2
You
is a
should say
platform
yippee.
game
You make things
developed
go.
by Core Design for the Amiga, Atari ST, Amstrad CPC, ZX Spectrum, Commodore 64, and MS-DOS. Released in 1990 and published by Micro Style as a sequel to Rick Dangerous. Plot. At the
and
end of Rick
coming in-
Dangerous, an alien invasion comes to Earth. As Rick Dangerous 2 starts, UFOs land in London. The image shift in the character of Rick Dangerous is evident from the start. The code is nowhere to be found, and the Indiana Jones style hat from the previous episode is almost symbolically blown off by a laser beam coming from one of the spaceships in the introduction sequence. One UFO lands in Hyde Park, and Rick goes there to settle the score with the aliens. There are a number of changes to the gameplay that make Rick Dangerous 2 more complex and more challenging than its predecessor. For a start, Rick is now armed with a laser gun and bombs that can not only be placed but slid, making way for a strategic bomb placement. The pogo stick is replaced by a punch attack. Rick can also employ a special flying vehicle in certain areas of the game that allows for faster movement, but this may also become a danger factor. Also, while there is a linear story to the game, the first 4 levels may be played in any order. Completing these 4 levels, Hyde Park, the ice caverns on the planet Frisia, the deep forest of Vegetabilia, and the atomic mud mines, unlocks the 5th and final level, the Fat Guy's headquarters, which ends in a boss fight.
This level can then be played as often as desired until the player quits the game, but the in-game movie only plays if the player completes all 5 levels in order. Unclosed ending. Do I spoil this or not? Yeah, I will. The end of Rick Dangerous 2 does not complete the story. The game finishes with a cliffhanger with the fat guy escaping at the final moment via a teleporter, and Rick following him with the familiar caption, "What will Rick do next?" Although this may have hinted at another sequel to the story, Rick Dangerous 3 was never made. Although a Rick Dangerous 2.5 was given away by the One Amiga as a cover disc, this was only a few additional levels and more of a demo than an actual sequel. Many of the concepts featured in these levels were later used in a Super Nintendo Entertainment System game titled Danger Man, which was also unfinished. Both games were re-released under the budget label Kicks. And now you know.
The rest of the story.
And I'll go back on mute. Aha, they'll never hear me now.
We could be so lucky.
Yeah, thank goodness for server mute. Click Sloopy.
We're all gonna hold our breath until I get through. Ready? 5, 4, 3.
I think someone needs to take Leap's background and make a game out of that.
I don't think the CoCo has quite enough graphics processing for that.
I suspect once that got dithered down to 16 colors, it wouldn't look the same.
Yeah, the trophy system wasn't added until later, but some of the games did get post-trophy support.
Oh, that was brutal. Poor Ken was trying to run and jump across a semi-invisible level with fire. How come the fire is always visible? What's up with that? And the timing on these things are just pretty merciless.
Ah, I got stuck there too. There was a wall there and it drove me crazy.
It's possible there's a ladder in the middle of that to climb up. I don't know. Or that's a door that you don't have a key to.
Probably a door I don't have a key to.
What could go wrong?
You got the same score as me.
Yeah, okay. Apparently I die there.
Oh, you made it to the bonus level.
Oh, hey, cool.
Collect all the coins you can.
Oh.
It's a limited time.
Ooh.
Oh, you ran out of time.
Oh, well.
It'll take you down deeper into the top level of difficulty level 2. Congratulations.
Hey, yay! It
That'll
only took
teach you.
me 3 tries. Okay, what am I going to do? Okay, that's that thing.
What happened there, Coconut Bob?
I think I got a corrupt download.
Yeah, 'cause I don't remember that level.
You're running with less than 2 megs of RAM. That is what that is. or what that means.
It's a nice screensaver.
This is the part 12. Yep. I thought I had my 2 meg board in this mission. What the heck, man? Right here, I have my 2 meg.
You have to press that while
Okay, this level looks evil.
Oh yeah, it does.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Looks easy.
All right, I'm gonna head out. I am tired.
Oh,
It was fun playing with y'all. You made something real cool.
Thank you.
Hi, y'all.
All right, I'm gonna skedaddle as well.
Because I think I made something real cool and real cruel with an R. R.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll have to dig up my damn 2 meg. I know I have a 2 meg board somewhere. I have my 8 meg Gimme X machine, but it doesn't work with the capture.
Maybe this side. Maybe the trick's this side. Here we go. And jump. No, it's impossible. It's impossible. I'm not. It's inconceivable. I'm never gonna get through this. I don't know how to.
we got a health potion. Beware the fox.
Hmm.
Why? How? No. There's got to be a different way. There's got to be a different way. This isn't working. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things is not like the other one. No. This bullshit. I'm about done with this bullshit. Hold that in. Thank you.
What the hell?
Okay. Be cool. Be cool. I can't wall jump though. Like, what am I to do? What am I to do? I have to jump on it in the middle. Go. Fuck. No.
Misunderstood.
It's not possible.
You have now. You can now access level 2 supercells and also higher level super stages.
Platform. And we don't make it. We don't make it. We don't make it. So I have to run. I have to go here and I have to go. Like I have to just like run through it or I don't know why I agreed.
What is this?
I thought,
What are these
fun.
cutscenes?
Fever meme would be fun. Ground pounder. Hi. I should just live there. I should be happy with my accomplishment. You're right. I should just be happy with how far we've gotten. I do. It's so weird, right? So weird. Like, what if I turn my mouse upside? Nope. That's not the answer. Okay. Well, it was the answer once.
Nice run, Canadian retro thing.
Yay! I mean, it took me 2 tries to get down to that point, but I will take it. That is definitely the furthest I have ever made it in Montezuma's Revenge. And I played a lot of that when I was a kid on my ColecoVision.
I was gonna say, if you can continue to waste, I mean, devote a ton of your life to playing it over and over again, you'll get better.
Yeah. If only I had the time that I did when I was a kid to play video games nowadays.
Yeah, but even after I make the first platform, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I can't get to the second one. It's too far. It's too far without running. But unless I run through this bitch, like here.
We've had an improviser join.
No way fast enough. There's no way to do this. There isn't a way. There isn't a way. Where there is a will, there's a way.
Sloopy, what's your high score on Montezuma's Revenge right now?
It's flat. Don't believe me, I don't. See what? See, yeah.
Why can't I break it?
Rotate the map. There's no way I'm jumping on that shit. There's no way. No, there's. I quit. 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 I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. Quit. Quitting. I'm all done. I'm all done. It wasn't in the card. It's not for me. It was the card for me. It's never going to be in the cards for me. I'm only going to upset you with that game. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She let me. It's so sexy. I tell her every day.
Oh, genius.
Jump on the wall, right? As much as I wanted to jump on the wall, I couldn't.
Oh, he had the helper. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I clearly upset myself too. So, like, what's another fun game that we can play? Maybe.
Yeah, Coconut Bob, you almost didn't make that jump. You hit the very bottom of that rope.
I didn't even think I was going to make it. with an accidental jump.
You're on the bottom level.
Am I?
Oh.
What's it there?
Oh.
Oops. Yay, screen capture. That's nice.
Yeah, they sort of an exciting high score shot when the entire room is black. Hey, proof that you made it to the bottom level of level one.
High score yet.
So to get down to the bottom level, you get between 8,000 and 10,000 points.
That's pretty dumb.
And this would put you in like 8th or 9th place in the score list, with the top being 50,000 points. This is a very optimistic high score list.
Well,
Yeah. After seeing a number of people playing it last Thursday, and this Thursday, I may just reset the default high scores to be a little less scaled.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. It gives us something to strive for.
Uh-huh. Okay, Tasman.
oh. I forgot to get my name on my list there. Luckily, I got a screenshot anyway.
What flavor of paper did you find, Christopher? Glittery. Holographic. I assume it tastes like fruit punch.
I think this came up before, and I don't remember what the conversation resulted in. But if you die before you get to the bottom of the first level, or before you finish the first level, it gives you a second chance by restarting. But it clears your score, and it doesn't record your score you just got in the high score.
Yeah.
So you start back at that room, but with zero score. So you kind of, unless you took a screenshot, you kind of lose that. And I'm wondering if does anybody have any ideas on how I could improve that, or does everybody think it's fine?
I mean, you get to the game over screen, you got your score. I don't know. Maybe it could just remember that high score, and if you don't beat it, you still get that afterwards.
Yeah, it sounds like an idea.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Just remember the score, and if you die and don't beat that score, it still lets you get on the high score with the new score, with the previous score. That could
Definitely
work.
don't be bad into it.
It's kind of like it's saying, "Oh, we feel sorry for you. We'll let you continue from here, but we're also going to punish you and not let you record that really good score you just got."
Yeah. Absolutely. Or it gives you an option of continuing or recording your high score.
Well, that's not an idea, but that's not a bad idea.
It's not a good idea either.
Or it just saves your high score, and maybe you click hold down control and restart, and it goes back where you were at 0 points.
Or maybe when you get to that first game over, when you hit a key, it goes ahead and takes you to the high score. You can enter your score, and then it asks you, "Do you want to continue where you died?"
Yeah, there you go. Resume or start over.
Yeah, but only if you die on before you get to the bottom of level one, and only the first time you die on level one.
Yeah, sure. All wonderful suggestions.
Or you could look at it this way. You can use that high score to buy a another game at the point you were at, or you can submit that high score.
Yeah. I'm just amazed that between last Thursday and this Thursday's play, no one seems to have run into any bugs or crashes.
Oh, except for that one purple bug.
I did not see that. What happened? Oh, you're talking about spiders?
Yeah.
Oh.
Milk.
There is one screen where I have noticed a visual glitch. A particular screen, I don't remember where it is, and every time I find it, I forget to mark where it was. But there's a particular place where you jump and you collect a jewel, and the top half of the jewel stays on the screen. It doesn't clear it. If you leave the room and come back, it's gone. It's just a visual artifact. The jewel is no longer there. You can't collect it again.
Oops.
Does anyone know what to do?
Oh, that ain't good.
It's a door.
Alright, so
Oops.
during the ad break,
Is that the way it came from?
it's gonna take forever. Yeah.
Nothing. No way that's gonna work until I open it. Okay.
Oops.
Really?
Oh, I think I found a bug. Oh, I did. I had a spider just climbing up and down the ladder, and it's not supposed to. It's supposed to, once it climbs down, start moving back and forth again. And it just started bouncing up and down on the ladder.
Uh,
Welcome back to the ad break. We almost caught up to the main boss fight, so good thing I did the fight during the ad break. This was just.
I guess in the ladder here. Good.
Hey, it's someone recording.
Take the thing here. So I said, guy.
Oh, my no.
Hello, hello, hey.
Scratches something in my head and turn on the zap.
Under my umbrella. Shit.
If I do it,
There's no way this works out.
That's a much more exciting screenshot anyway.
it's directly out of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I do not have any. I don't remember the movie at all. There you go. Second time's a charm. Can I walk upstairs?
There's no way to get over here and to break that board with the machine. Alright, so maybe
Alright, so it's a good thing we did this during the ad break. Otherwise,
maybe we have to bring the machine here.
Oh, I made it to the bonus level again.
reach the prison and punch.
Here,
Safe shit
right?
is made.
We know that it's gonna open like here. So we're gonna go up. We're gonna climb out. We're gonna swim
They did a lot of flying towards each other and running of walls. I don't know if that was a
all the way
shot
back.
or probably an homage. Or I don't know. Hey, bird.
We go down.
Keep your secrets.
X, and we go back up.
Oh my god, these are my people! You're throwing my people down the steps? That's
Pod.
That's fucked up.
Jump in it. Okay.
That's fucked up.
Oh, there's no through.
This may be my highest score ever.
That's not the
Just stay right there
answer.
so I can get a screenshot.
I need my pod.
To have the words game do that
without.
before?
Oh, it's
Throwing the
never
dead
gonna be
bodies
done.
of your villagers back at you is
Without the pods, never gonna happen.
well, you make it work.
Is there like another light that I don't know about that I can like re-raise the level?
It's the worst game of Donkey Kong ever. Oh my god!
I don't know what I'm to do.
And they just let him have.
I don't
let that
really
happen.
know what I'm to do. I do see that there's a light over there that I could potentially.
That was amazing.
Huh.
But just again, just to clarify, not to clarify, to confirm, the audio is fine, right? You guys can hear the combat with the mic. It's
I tried
balanced.
No laughing.
with the bug
Nothing
when you hate
overpowering
again.
the
It's not
other.
my fault.
It's
What
good,
makes you
right?
think I hate it?
It's good? Okay.
The clan believed that guarding the heavenly sword was an honor, but I
Really?
did not. I despised it. I secretly imagined that maybe the heavenly sword, just a sword, not sent from heaven at all, nor likely to be claimed by some grateful deity that would make everything right again. If that was so, then I was not a curse, or any of the other things they called me. This I kept to myself.
Can't pick that up. Oh, I thought you had to.
This is where I lose all my lives. Ah. That's it. I sacrificed 2 lives to take the skulls out. That's what I did.
So I hit that light, it drops the level of the water, right? Which we want.
Oh, the torch.
And the purple bug.
Yay! I can see the level, the lit, unlit. That's the first time I think I've ever actually collected the torch in the dark levels.
I can see clearly now.
Ah, can see the lava pit you're falling into.
Yeah, and now I got to go back across this. Well, last life.
If you hit 50K, do you get another one?
I think so, yeah. I think it might be an extra life every 10,000 until you get to 50,000, and then it goes to an extra life every 20,000.
Oh my god, we're wasting time. We're wasting time. We wasted so much time, and now we're not. No, Gib. Seriously, Gib. Get. Damn it.
Game over.
Nice run.
Thank you.
Well done.
All right, well, I am going to run.
All
This
right.
has been very fun playing this.
Same. Thanks for the game.
Yep.
Yes, thank you for the game. It's
Awesome.
uh, uh yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
If not
Words.
frustrating.
Yeah, frustrating is definitely a word that comes to mind. I will probably be on the show Saturday, probably definitely between 3 and 4, but I'll probably be on earlier than that and stay on later than that.
All right. We look forward to seeing you and talking to you about
Yep.
the game.
All right, see you then.
All right. See you then. Thanks for coming. All right. I'm going to end the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Good
we've.
night, guys. Cheers and stuff.
Thank you for
Yes.
tuning in to another great episode of the CoCo Nation Game on Challenge Live, where this week we played Montezuma's Revenge and Rick Dangerous. Mostly Montezuma's Revenge. Join us Saturday, where we will be announcing the high score list for one of those two games. Probably Montezuma's Revenge.
Yeah, I'm going to say Montezuma's Revenge.
I mean, it's possible Rick Dangerous. I mean, you never know. That guy that does the scores, he's a little weird.
Oh yeah, definitely he is.
So it's possible. We will also be discussing tips and tricks for Montezuma's Revenge. We will also have a special guest. That fine gentleman, Lee Perkins, who happened to write Montezuma's Revenge. Yeah. Yeah, because Glen Hewlett did Rick Dangerous. Yeah, so many people just can't keep them straight. So join us Saturday when we will be announcing the high score list. We will be discussing the tips and tricks for both Montezuma's Revenge and Rick Dangerous. We will also be doing project updates and acquisitions and the news with L. Curtis Boyle. Then join us next Thursday at 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific, for the Game On Challenge Live, where we will be playing Rick Dangerous and
Another game.
Another game. Care to elaborate on that, Ken?
Well, that's as much information as you're getting out of me.
Well, you can get more information out of me, but I ain't going to give it easily. So join us next Thursday for the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge Live. And until then, say goodnight, Ken.
Good night, Ken.